Let's go ahead and talk about the next element here on Daybreak. Our favorite film fan, Trevor Cox, is back to talk about the Oscars and see how he did with his picks.
Yeah, that's right. He was here last week to give us some predictions. So now we're going to break down exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Were you surprised?
There were some categories I was surprised. 2 of the last 3 for sure. Best Picture with Green Book. It's a huge surprise that it won. I mean, it was sort of in the running, and people thought it would win, but that it beat Roma was just the favorite from the whole season, and maybe the Netflix bias helped hurt it, and then maybe Black and White, maybe a foreign language film. So who knows? I mean, there's a lot that went for Green Book too.
The other surprise seemed to be Glenn Close not winning. That said, you said this would come down between Coleman and Close.
Yep. It's very shocking that Glenn Close didn't win. They have her front row. They have her at the very, very front next to the
And some
next
of
to
those
the
are
stairs.
cues sometimes.
They are.
You're like, okay.
Yeah. Gaga's up there. They knew she'd get original song.
Yeah.
Glenn Close is front and center. You see her every time they take an audience shot, and you can just see in her reaction right here. She's like, happy, but it's just like really
the chagrin smile.
The seventh time I don't get it.
She's happy because she knows she's on screen, and I don't mean that as anything bad about her. She's
and Olivia Colman
career.
just recognizes Glenn Close, saying, "I didn't want this to be how it was," and such a great speech from Olivia Colman. She was so amazing in that movie, just as Queen Anne, for the cousins fighting for her affection and chagrin, and I love that performance.
Glenn Close has never won even as a supporting actor.
Never.
Nothing.
No.
She's never won.
That's actually remarkable.
She has Sunset Boulevard coming up in a few years, so it's a revival, and she did it on Broadway, so this could be her Oscar vehicle, but we'll see. I mean, 8th time, maybe not a win again.
Yeah. Talk about the cues. They had Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga perform, and then that one song.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, that song literally needed no introduction. During the other Best Original Song nominees, they introduced The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. They introduced Jennifer Hudson. They just start playing the guitar chords, and everyone knows, okay, Gaga and Bradley Cooper would come up on stage. I thought they'd be behind the stage and walk out. They were still in their seats, and they walked up and joined, and this moment was the moment of the night for me. So iconic, such an amazing performance between the two. You know Bradley Cooper can sing in the movie, but just him doing it live and sounding just as good, so incredible. And Gaga is in a league of her own.
I have chills just sitting here listening to it.
You mentioned no introduction. This was the show of no introduction.
Yes.
I mean, there were people who came up and talked, but there was no one single person sort of running the show.
Yeah, they opened with Queen. They opened with Adam Lambert. He's been kind of their Freddie Mercury. He's been touring with them on a world tour, and he rocked it. I kind of wish he would have sang the title song, Bohemian Rhapsody, but I mean, it's a 6-minute song, 7-minute song, and he did clips of We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions, 2 of their iconic songs. And then you have Tina Fey and Maya Rudolph and Amy Poehler walking out saying, "We are not your Oscar hosts," but they still wanted people to think, hey, maybe we are, maybe we're not, let's pose. And then Melissa McCarthy and Brian Tyree Henry, so funny.
That was hilarious.
So funny, presenting costume design. She's Queen Anne, maybe that was the foreshadowing of Olivia Colman winning, and he's as Mary Poppins, and just the funny cues from them the whole time, playing off each other, the rabbit, him and his hair, so funny.
Oh my gosh. Were you surprised by Best Actor?
I wasn't surprised by Best Actor. Rami Malek has been the front runner all season. Christian Bale could have gotten it again. He already has one. I thought Rami Malek was too irresistible to not give him the trophy. He's done the awards circuit. He's played the field. He's just been there, and people seem to love him. And he's been really great in that role.
And he's an Evansville Purple Ace, so I mean, come on, you know?
Yes, got to reward someone from Indy.
I guess the thing that people do at the end of all of this is count.
Yeah.
Who the big win. I guess Bohemian Rhapsody, by count, with 4 is the top.
4 out of 5. As the night was going on, you kept hearing Bohemian Rhapsody, and so I started to think, hey, this film could maybe win Best Picture, but it ended with the most awards, and then you have Black Panther with 3 awards. They won for production design, costume design, and Best Original Score. 2 of those was between those and The Favorite. And then you have Green Book winning 3 of the really big awards of the night, Best Picture, Original Screenplay, and Supporting Actor for Mahershala Ali. And then Roma, which was seen as one of the favorites, it had 10 nominations. It only won for Foreign Language Film,
Best Director?
Yes, Best Director and Cinematography for Alfonso Cuarón. And he took the stage multiple times throughout the night, and it's a great film that you can catch on Netflix.
There you go.
Yeah, and every Best Picture film won an award, first time in 10 years.
Oh.
First,
Nobody
one of 2 times in 10 years. Yeah.
Everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Right?
Such a diverse year that I figured it would happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome, Trevor. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's been fun to sort of pick your brain through this process and circle it on the calendar. We'll need him again next year.
Yes, next year.
9:17 right now. Let's talk about the forecast. Stephanie.